All right. Okay. Hi, everybody. We just wanted to kind of make a quick video and tell you kind of what's been going on. We're not dead, at least not physically. Maybe a little dead inside with what's going on. But anyway, huh? Yeah, we're very tired. Everything seems so exhausting. But anyway, yeah, we haven't been streaming much lately, obviously. There's been a lot going on. Um, obviously, our country is a bit of a shit show. And Fayla Woot here's had thyroid surgery, so we've been dealing with that, and I've been working a lot. So most of the time that we've been able to game has been over the weekends, um, when we're not dealing with other stuff anyway. Um, hmm? Updates? Yeah. Yeah, before things got super crazy, I was working on these new characters for us for streaming. I got most of them all done, kind of to this point, and then they had an update, and I had to fix a bunch of stuff, and then I went to set up the mouth animations for them, and it was a complete disaster. Like, they are adorable. I love them, but the lip syncing is completely borked. So what we've been, yes, exactly. It's very borked. Um, what we've been using for our old animations was the PNG Tuber Maker that we were able to test out on Steam, but that's super basic. All we have set up is like animated GIFs. Yes, they're GIFs, not GIFs. Don't fight me. Um, with the mouth animations and the phonetics or phonemes are really good on that. Um, However, we tried to merge over and create new characters for a PNG Tuber remix, which is a great software. I mean, it's still in development and stuff, but it's just we've kind of hit a roadblock on it, or at least I have, where I want my biggest thing is I want the mouth to properly work, and right now they are just babbling about. They make no sense. Whereas if you can see our other ones, they're actually kind of talking correctly. Looks like Fayla's is picking up my mouth. Yeah, it's probably a sensitivity or something. But but yeah, that's kind of the situation that we've been dealing with lately. I really want to use these characters, but they are just not to my standards, I guess you could say. Thought about using both of them as kind of like overlays, like where we could still use the PNG Tuber remix and just slap the mouth on top of it, but I like the animation, and if we did that, the mouth would not be moving, up and down, kind of like how they're animated. Yeah, the alternatives, yeah, the alternatives we've been thinking is because the PNG tubers use the microphone to simulate like voice or animation, the other option is to use like a live 2D VTuber which uses a camera. However, that is not super easy, and the one that people tend to use the most is like this Live 2D Cubism Pro whatnot, but that is a subscription based. Like you get either a monthly plan or you get a yearly plan, and I'm not paying for that shit. I've dealt with Dolby enough with in the past that I'm not dealing with that again. But anyway, so I was initially looking into that, and I was like, I really don't want to pay for that. So I did some digging. I found this one, which is Onichi 2D or Oniki, however you want to pronounce that, which is very similar, but I don't know anything about how to use it yet. And that's kind of where I hit another roadblock where like we've got all the parts and stuff for our characters, but I would probably have to make some changes to them. Like I spent a long time in what was it called? Uh Krita. Yeah, I was using Krita to make our characters, which is really nice. Like it's as somebody who's used Photoshop for years before, um it's actually really nice. It's not perfect, but I was able to get, our characters on all that stuff figured out and make them kind of pixelated and the way we like. But I would have to probably change a bunch of stuff with the models in order to make them work in a 2D, 3D-ish kind of fashion. Because the rigging for these 2D models is different than the like PNG, voice animated options that are out there. Um, so I would have to figure out how to do the rigging for that, which is a lot of work. So we're trying to figure out what we should do. If anybody has any recommendations, by all means, we'll listen. We'll do more research and figure out if there's better options out there. Like I really like the mouth animation from the PNG Tuber Maker. They did a really good job with the phonemes and picking the sounds and stuff that are coming through the microphone and making them actually work. Um, Whereas PNG Tuber Remix did a really good job with like the animation, the rigging, everything else except that. That needs a lot of work. And until that is to the quite the standard that the one that we've been using is, I don't know. I don't know if I want to use that. So we're kind of stuck. Aside from that, back to games and stuff. We've been playing a lot of Enshrouded, and that's been really fun. That's been kind of our vice lately. I've set up like a private server set up on our network, and we've been just kind of playing that, the two of us. Um, yeah. Someone levels very fast by exploring and collecting stuff, and I'm the builder. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they reward you with experience by doing like gathering and fighting and stuff like that, but they don't give you any experience for like crafting and stuff like that, which is a little sad, but like I get it. So someone's like almost 10 levels ahead of me. Yeah, you mine a lot. They give a lot of experience for mining. I need to do that more. But yeah, we've also got a couple other games that we really want to try. I know we wanted to do Squirreled Away. That one looks really fun. That would be fun to stream. What were some other ones that we were thinking? Yeah, I know we were looking at a loft, but I don't know if I want to do that one. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Bread and Fred. Hmm. More cred. That was a good one. Oh yeah, we keep trying to play River Tales, and it needs work. The controls are awful. Spirit Fair. Yeah, I don't know if we'll play Monster Hunter. Yeah, I keep debating on Little Nightmares 3, but I keep hearing bad things about it. Like that it's not quite. I don't know. Eh. Just reviews I've heard weren't great. That it was really short and it was. I don't know. I think it's the first one that they did that's multiplayer. Uh, I know. But yeah, I think I think that's mostly it. But yeah, like that's been kind of our situation and what we're thinking of doing and where we're stuck. We really like playing, we like streaming, even though I know we don't have like a huge following or anything. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at. We hope everybody's staying sane or sane enough and safe. Yes, everybody stay safe. Alrighty, I think we'll end it there, and we don't know when we'll be back to streaming, but we're hoping to get back to it soon, even if we just stick with our old characters for now till we figure something out. I'm really happy with the redesign though. So there's October's food. But yeah. Alrighty everybody. Take care. Bye.